This is the second UTF fight, the Ultimate Force. It's time to prove here which force really is the better force. Now, because of this, a team is made up of 4 heroes. As of right now, we have Arcano, Hazmat, Ivy Time, and Moonlit Alchemist, all fighting for Infinity Inc. You all are plopped in the middle of New York, basically just right there in the middle of Times Square. You guys are coming in halfway through an invasion. Someone tell Echo he can't hear me.
Echo, you're the only one that can't hear PD.
We can all hear PD.
Oh, what? Shut the
Yeah.
Okay. Bruh, so what's going on? I was just being intrusive? That's hilarious.
Yeah, you good now? You good now? They are all being led by one boss who can command them all, Licked.
Another Hazmat. I believe I'm going to go ahead and use my power on Hazmat first. Shooting a beam right at him. What is created when this happens?
A giant golem made of acid and blood.
Straight on the offense for that creature. Sending it to take care of the soldiers that are invading. Seeing as it's made of acid and blood, I don't think traditional weaponry is going to be incredibly effective against it.
Are acceptable casualties a thing?
It counts against you.
Fingertips, I'm going to be pointing at people, sending a pressurized blast right through the now hole in their chest, and just immediately incapacitating as many as I can while running through looking for pedestrians. If I find one, I'll use one arm, pick them up, run back to the team, hopefully behind somebody like Arcano or Ivy, dropping them off and then resuming my whatever you would call that. Crusade, basically.
Maybe the elemental is accompanying Hazmat to ensure that there aren't any civilian casualties while providing support to him, maybe defending him from enemy attacks and helping him to finish off some of the enemies that he might have trouble with on his own.
Any civilian that they bring back, I'll utilize my time power and heal them and try and get them feeling a little bit better.
It's separate from my elemental. I think having Ivy to do triage, get people to him, get people to a safer location, directing civilians in such a way, while helping out Ivy time, focusing my elemental on defense and offense, and myself on support.
So I will actually be focusing the majority of my attention on Licked, using the openings that Arcano's Elemental and Hazmat are creating. I'll be trying to hit Licked with my beam attack as soon as possible.
So hit me with the beam, and then make the acid front side, and just fucking start football tackling people, but don't start running when you hit them, because you're gonna go through them.
I mean, I was thinking that, but that will mess up your powers, so...
Yeah, but Monkey
Brain
Brain anyways.
I just don't want there to be more civilian casualties than you're already going to cause.
But I feel like if we take Licked out as quick as possible, we would avoid as many civilian casualties as possible. Because if we take him out, then the soldiers have no leader, and if the soldiers have no leader, they're in disarray. We can easily divide and conquer.
Moonlight, your plan is to hit Hazmat, confuse your own teammates' power, but you become made of acid and you're just gonna go Leroy and jump right into the middle, going through as many people as you can.
Exactly.
Every time I see a civilian get grabbed, or like they get sit down, I'm pulling a portal in front of them, pulling them back. Nike, mine. Or having a soldier put a portal for my soldier, put a portal in front of a civilian, have the soldier grab a civilian, just pull it back. Nope.
If Moonlight hits you, then what will happen is your portals won't work really well, and he'll be made of energy.
Anytime I see him get roughly 20 meters away, putting a portal in front of him and sending him back. Nope. Or seeing him through another horde of civilians, or even try to throw him behind his teammates.
Alright, so you're also airdropping soldiers into their healing spot, is what I'm guessing. What I'm hearing, right?
Yeah.
Can Ivy make one big healing field? If you can make a bunch of those, but really close together, I'm just gonna start stacking I'm gonna stop using my power, start stacking civilians, and every time I see a portal open up, I'm gonna grab a motherfucker by the head and just send a blast of acid through his mouth.
Alright, so...
I will be playing back defense because Arcano has nothing. All he has is his golem, and Ivy has nothing. All he has is his time fields. So I will be playing backfield.
Said and make a bunch of time healing fields close together, so that way, with the civilians that he gets and everything, so that way they can actually be healed and not the soldiers.
They're healed very quickly to a point where they're able to move to back to a point where they're not injured at all. We can just send civilians away. They don't need to stay in one spot. We can keep mobile to keep from being swarmed over time. We can.
It's not a fucking healing field. It reverses time.
Yeah, so we can keep evacuation going on at the same time as triage.
I'm not just running through soldiers in acid form towards him. I'm also firing off beams and everything to keep him on his toes, keep him distracted. He's going to be having a lot to focus on all at once.
Because I'm assuming Moonlight is still using my power if he hasn't hit Licked yet. So I'm trying to use it as little as possible while retaining as little rage as I can, which I know isn't really a thing.
Yeah, if the case is that my own will is used against us, I can just put it away for a moment, shoot another beam, get it back.